we
The
go.
brother's got his set of boots in his bag.
Start of the first term, match day live, the Belmont Lions and Winchelsea. It's going to be Spencer, who goes up really early and doesn't get it down, and Thomas does for Winchelsea. Pack develops in the middle, coming through, trying to get it, was Armistead for the Lions. He can't do so. Pack develops, and it will be another ball up. Caleb Brown on the bottom there for Winchelsea as well. So the umpire comes back in, throws it up just next to the centre circle. Spencer from behind gets the tap down. The Lions had the numbers at the back. They couldn't take the footy with them, though. That was Olive who could take it. But now Winchelsea move through half forward, go deep into attack. It's okay as well. And the kick there came from Carricker. And it goes to Berg. Tyson Berg has taken the mark, and he will shoot the goal from 30 metres out, slide angle, the northern end of the ground, the king to the city end in the first term, the Blues. A chance to put the first score of the afternoon on the board.
Well, the Winchelsea coaching officials actually told me pre-game Tyson Berg would kick the first goal, so I'm expecting a big fist pump here.
So it comes in, right foot kick, and missed it to the far side through for one behind. So first score on the board. Only took a minute, and it is one behind of Winchelsea. Belmont yet to score. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Ronnie Pilgrim just sent you a message. Grub ball back in the middle of the ground. It goes long, straight into the middle, comes outside, and the ball's been picked up by Smith. He goes back by hand. So Winchelsea, they have the ball, they maintain it, they bring it back towards Sawney. Can't pick the ball up cleanly. Belmont Lions with a chance now. They kick the ball. Well, it was a bit of a wasn't a real good kick off the ground there, but it was pretty. And in the ball now turned back over, so back in the hands of Winchelsea through Hambrook. Would have played here before, I think, in 1 or 2 games. So the ball now go back outside. Winchelsea have it again. And it's through Thomas. They go back by hand. Ends up in the hands there of Carricher. He goes short, and the kick is out of bounds, just inside the field of play, and runs over. So we'll have a ball in right in front of the Brian Coughlin marquee here at the Oval. Ball thrown in. It's a little short throw, but umpires allowed it to go on in quickly now. And the ball up will take place just forward of centre wing. Winchelsea just slight into attack. So the ruckman go at it. Again, Spencer over the back. Ball comes down. Carricher didn't pick the ball up that time. Sawney, he couldn't do it either. I think it's Watkins with his head over the ball. Tries to bury his way through it. Unfortunately, doesn't get out the other side. It's picked up, and again, it's pretty unclear where the ball's going. And now it's gone towards centre wing. Ball there. Now there's a push, says the umpire. Free kick goes Winchelsea's way. And they'll take it on the half-back line. So about to turn play back towards centre wing. No options but to come straight down the line. Short kick goes in that direction. Mark is not taken. Ground level again. Winchelsea with the numbers, so it's picked up. And the handball goes wide over the boundary line. We're going to have another throw in, this time forward of centre wing. And Belmont Lions attacking into the ground.
Grove's got the headset off already.
So thrown back in, playing the Blues. They work it out of the back line, go by Carriage into the half-forward line, and Mark has been taken out there by Atkinson. So Atkinson from the Belmont Lions has a chance to transfer play, decides to go back to where the ball came from, goes back towards Spencer, kick, no, good interception mark there, and that is again Smith for Winchelsea. He's looking at his shorter options. Has one now out wide, and it goes in that direction to Sprigg. Plays on, kicks ball back inside. Again, the numbers this time with the Belmont Lions. The mark has been taken back there, and the Belmont Lions through Edwards take the mark. And we have gone just on nearly 4 minutes first quarter either side, and the Winchelsea side are one behind.
Ball from Edwards goes towards half back, and the ball spills free over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. Centre wing, so a lot of play on this side of the ground in the first four or so minutes. On the western side of the ground. Boundary throw in. Spencer from behind. Now roved at the back though. Came through from Bowl. Goes and keeps running. Gets around a couple. Runs a long way. Then he's wrapped up. Does he drop the foot? The umpire says play on. Comes backwards. They turn it over. Smith's there for Winchelsea. He gets wrapped up. Loses it in the tackle. Bowl runs through half forward again. Handball to nobody in particular. And the Blues through half back. It's advantage paid. So it's advantage paid. They go now through the middle of the Blues. And they go wide. It's okay. The mark's taken by Sawney. He wanted to go right. Then he gives the handball back inboard. Handball back to him. The 1-2. Is that half forward? Handball though. Turned it over. Atkinson. It was a throw in fact. And it will be a free kick to the Belmont Lions at half back. And they go wide with the kick. The ball from Pretty Goes out, and it's off hands and out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Centre wing.
He doesn't love himself much, does he, Ronnie Pilgrim? He had red boots with Sharon written on them, he reckons.
Budavalis has got the other pair of boots on.
Yeah.
What's the go here?
He used to get a bit of leather poison, Ronnie. He's a good player.
Boundary throw in, centre wing. Ruck contest. Carricker tried to get out of there. He tries to get out, tries to get it back to Sawney. It's wrapped up. The Lions work hard. Carricker again gets the kick towards the true centre wing position. Offhand Sprigg tried to tap it down. Couldn't sit though. Now coming through Atkinson. Handball was chopped off nearly by his own man. The kick quickly comes from Timms. Goes towards half forward for the Belmont Lions. They've got a little bit of space to work in. The ball quickly comes from Timmins. He goes along with the kick. He's missed it to the near side and through for one behind.
And Grubby, congratulations. You're the winner
Thank
of the
you.
Encompass Cup. There you go.
That's so good.
Thanks for that.
So one behind a piece here. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 6 minutes played.
So the Blues from defence, they bring it out towards the half-back line in front. The mark is going to be taken out there, and I think it's Pretty once again. So he's had his hands on the ball a couple of times now. He goes quickly into the forward line. Nice-looking kick. Marker's not taken. So the Blues able to turn things around. They come back through the middle of the ground. Sawney has it. He goes back outside by hand. Kick was smothered there. And again, they rebounded the ball, so they take it back towards centre wing. Going back, and the mark has been taken out there by the Belmont Lions. And they quickly transfer play back towards the centre forward position. Ball runs over the back. Carricher for Winchelsea had a number of touches in the game already. Handballs the ball out. And further afield, the ball runs through Kale. Runs towards centre wing. Long kick up towards Sawney. He can't pick it up. Lane Baker picks the ball up, though. Goes back, gets a 1-2. And on boot, he drives it long. Unfortunately, it's no one at home there for the Belmont Lions, although it's going to be Fortune Fisher. He picks the ball up, a little banana towards goal. And James Fisher has got the first goal of the afternoon, which will see the Belmont Lions move to 1-1-7. They lead Winchelsea, who are one behind. We have gone 7 minutes. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
Well, James Fisher, he was on the sidelines against Werribee last week. Just pulled off a bit sore from the games prior to the interleague round, but it's good to see him back in Belmont colours.
Well, he's a damn good player, Fisher. Don't worry about that. They missed him. They missed him last week terribly. But I tell you what, you don't like to criticise too much, and I don't normally. But this game's got to go up a notch because at the moment it's a shocker. But I know it's only early, and I think it'll probably improve. But both sides are putting it straight down each other's throat. And do they get nervous in a game like this with so many people watching? I don't know. But they've got to get it out of both their games because they're not playing well either side.
So back to the middle. Thomas for Winchelsea. Spencer for the Belmont Lions. Umpire throws the ball up. Spencer goes up high, gets it down as well. Ball comes out the back quickly, and that goes towards Armistead. Goes towards half forward for the Lions. It was a good little pick up too on the half volley by Fay.
A free kick.
Free kick is advantage. Paid. It is. So it goes across half forward, but the Blues have got the numbers though, and they might be able to break free if they can pick the footy up. Ball from Bond. They go out further. It might be okay just on the ground. Wilson takes the mark, brings it back in board. Sawney stands his ground. No relation that one, I don't think. Oh, maybe he is. I don't know. There's too many of them.
Oh,
he goes back in board. Great work to the fat side. And now they go quickly through place. He goes in side. Berg should have taken it with him, and he didn't. And the ball comes around from Timms. He goes back. Handball outboard. They've drawn the loose man there. They get over the top to Pretty, and then he goes quickly to Edwards. He goes towards centre wing, and they turn it over. Thomas stood his ground. The big ruckman, he's got 4 out on the wing. If he looks there, he's too late. And then he puts it straight to his opposite number in Spencer, and he takes the mark.
That's what I'm talking about.
You want to count the turnovers, Grub?
Yeah, look, that's what I'm talking about. You've got to be more precise in your delivery.
He goes long to centre half forward. Fisher comes out, can't take the mark, punched away. Front and centre was all right. And through there was, is it Rethus? Rethus. At the back, Wilson for Winchelsea. Goes out wide. Might be okay. And Sawney takes the mark. He plays on at half-back. Oh, a bit of candy. Gets the ball back in board. Sets a bit of a task for place. He can pick it up. Handball over the top. Missed a target again. That was Clancy out there on centre wing. He drops it as well. Atkinson on the top of him. Pack develops on centre wing. And half-time entertainment better be pretty good. It's one behind each. Well, 1-1-7 to one behind.
That's what I say. Sawney, he's a very talented player, but he couldn't hit a bloke on the chest. Said maybe the ball's crook.
A lot of players are doing it then, Grubby. You might be right. Maybe we'll get them to check that out. So the ball goes back into the half-forward line again. Belmont Lions, Vardy was there. The ball is kept alive. Handball comes out the back, goes towards Armistead. He keeps it in front of himself, falls over. The ball has taken over the boundary line. And we're going to have a throw-in, half-forward line, or in between half-forward line, centre wing. Belmont Lions attacking into the ground. Don't think there's much breeze out there, but if it's favouring one, where would it be?
It's a
Bottom
bit of
end, maybe?
Bit of a cross breeze, I think. Maybe to the southern end.
So the ball now tapped down, and it's going to run back towards the boundary line. You'll see they picked the ball up too far to see who the player was. The handball comes out, goes back to Spencer. And back to Armistead. He's caught. Oh, did he get the handball away? The umpire says yes. Bowl picked it up and then dropped it. So, again, there's plenty of pressure around the contest. That was Sawney again. Ricky Sawney, I think, goes towards his teammate. He can't get the ball away. So, again, the ball turns back over, or the kick along the ground ends up in the hands of Budavalis. The handball to a player who wasn't even looking. And here's a speedster. He'll have a go. Watkins, don't worry about that. He'll take him right on. Goes long towards the goal square, looking for the bounce. It's trapped, and it's going to be in towards the half-forward line. Coming out, I think it's... I'm not too sure that is. It might be Atkinson, is it? And
Winsell.
Winsell?
Winsell.
Winsell. And he
Winsell.
was trying to win possession, but the ball has been held up by the Blues.
So you said it was trapped. You said it was trapped, and it was. But by the opposition side, he kicked it straight to him.
So again, the ball up in the forward line. Out the back, the ball comes. We will see with some numbers. They just turn the ball. Goes by Bond. He goes long in through the middle of the ground. Kick over towards centre wing. Clancy it is. And he's trying to win possession of the ball, but the Belmont line beats him to the player, and that was Olive. And the ball runs back over the boundary line. Another throw-in to take place, far side of the ground. It's a pity they can't get him over this side of the ground. I could see it a lot better. Not too sure what the umpires stopped him for then. Maybe the players haven't all got to the contest.
That shouldn't matter. The umpire allowed to throw it in no matter what when it's his turn.
So Spencer doing the ruck work. He's up against Thomas, I think, on the far side of the ground. Thomas taps the ball out the back. Picked up this time again, and it's worked through by Cale. He delivers the ball, goes long and wide.
Geez.
And umpire.
It's out in the full.
Yeah,
No,
he's pointed back
free kick
down the field.
Did he?
Yep.
Well, it's gone out.
Well, it
the field.
can't be down the field. It's got to be back to where he got pushed because
right.
the ball went out in the full, so it's got to go back.
Well, it's not going to happen.
Well, Jock's over there too. Have a look at that one, Jockey.
So again, from centre wing, it's the Blues who are going to put the ball back into their forward line. He's kicked to a cluster of East Belmont players, and it's going to be a free kick. Umpire says a push in the back. So again, it's Baker now. Will kick the ball back towards centre wing, and he's going to turn it straight back over. It's going to come straight back again because the kick has gone directly to an opposition player. And again, they kick the ball back into the half-forward line. The mark this time is taken, and it's Jackson Smith who takes the mark. He's just asking the umpire where that player in the mark should be. He goes long into the forward line, going back. Good mark, Preddy. Went back with the flight of the ball and took it about 25 metres out from goal. He changed first play. This is a dangerous bit here because it goes out towards Vardy and also Watkins. Now, once he's got it, they won't catch him. He goes long. Kick again is very poor going into the forward line. It's going to favour the Blues because they run out of defence, get the handball back inside, and it's through Hambrook, goes further afield, and they continue to run through centre half back, now towards centre wing, the far side of the ground. The kick out
That's
wide.
a better kick.
Yes, very nice. And I think that's Cale out there on the far side, goes over the top, goes towards Tucker. So now he goes back into the forward line and leading up. The mark has been taken once again out there by Berg. So Berg with another opportunity inside 50. Go back, and again, won't be an easy kick coming back in from there. In front of the club rooms here, the Belmont Lions.
No, that's a really, really hard kick from there.
He's had one shot at goal so far from behind. So Tyson Berg steps in, kicks towards goal, and that's a shocking kick.
Oh, blimey, Teddy.
And the ball has gone out of bounds on the full. So the free kick goes. Sort of touch, was it? Touch of the mark.
Saying it was touched. I thought it was just a helicopter punt.
No, that's all right. Must have been touched off the boot. So a throw in to take place beside the behind post. Again, Spencer just gets the ball out the back. Dangerous position. Picked up there by Baker. Got through the contest. Handballed over the top. Missed his teammate. Again, Winchelsea with another chance. Berg in and out of trouble. Went on the right boot. Goes back towards the centre half forward position. Going across. Clancy didn't have the ball. Probably taken without it. Handball comes up. Belmont Lions are able to clear. They go wide. Far side of the ground. And out there, maybe Rethus again, who goes back towards Vardy. Kick a little bit too much on it. Runs over the boundary line. And at the 14.5-minute mark of the first quarter, the scores are 1-1 Belmont Lions to Winchelsea, 1 behind.
So throw in between wing and half forward outer side. Belmont into attack, southern end of the ground. Ruck contest, Vardy's there in front, got it down, close to the boundary line. The Blues have got the numbers where they can keep it in. They handball it backwards. Armisted's in there as well. His handball up towards Budavalis, off his hands, and very close to the boundary line, in fact, out, and it will be a throw in. Boundary umpire with a bit more work to do. Left half forward. So throw in. Vardy doing the ruck work. Thomas is there for Winch, will see. Thrown in now. Favours Thomas. He gets it to the side of the pack. Smith's there. Handball quickly. Sawney had it lost in the tackle. Umpire said play on. Punched on close to the boundary line again. And out for another boundary throw in. That's what I want to talk about. Anything else? It's a pretty stop-start here at the moment. Oh, no.
And if anyone heard that, it's, it's Pepsi Max. And it is Pepsi Max.
Approved by the league.
Thank goodness. Boundary throw in. Thomas in front, gets it down. Gee whiz. Sailing close to the wind. And the ball from Hambrook, still close to the boundary line, trying to get the handball away. Pack develops, the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Something's got to happen here. Something's got to give. If the skills don't improve, at least we hope it stays close, because if it's close, it can be exciting. But the skills are down here at the minute.
So, ball up.
I think that breeze might be stronger than you think, too.
Okay. So, from the ruck contest, Hambrook puts on a good tackle and close to the boundary again at left half forward for Belmont. The handball over the top. They've got the numbers and they drive it in towards the square. Grinter goes back, and I think he might have touched it.
He's touched it through.
Was it going through for?
No, I think it might have missed.
No. So 3 for 1 behind of the Belmont Lions. They go to 1-8.
Who kicked that?
Yes, Fay, I think it was. And they lead Winchelsea 1 behind. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes played.
So the ball from the half-back line picked up there. Sawney again. Good left foot coming around the boundary line, and hits his teammate up in Spriggs. So Spriggs now looks back inside. This kick's got to be good, and it was. And I think that's Sawney also. This is Ricky. He goes on the left boot, goes into the half-forward line. Again, they worked hard to get the ball in there, and they've been able to hold it up with the mark now. And Tucker has indicated he wants to go long back towards the goal square. Going back Berg, so he's got some opposition now, and it's going to be player in Olive that runs away with the ball, goes back outside 50, kick is poor. They turn it over, and Jeremy Lush takes the mark. He trips it back inside, and Brown now will take the ball. Far side of the ground, just inside 50, I would think. Another short option. The kick goes in towards Sawney, over the top.
No, I think the whistle had already gone.
Umpire's called him back.
Thank goodness for him.
Hadn't gone back.
Yeah, he hadn't. He was still lining him up. And the way they've been kicking it, he's going to bring him back again, isn't he?
Take 1, take 2. Now we're going to have take 3.
Well, the umpire's right, because once he's lining him up, you've blown time off. So you can't kick it in time off.
So we'll try it again. So Caleb Brown, he goes short this time through the hands of Sawney. Picks up there was Belmont. I think that was Olive that had the ball. Sawney had it. He lost it. Goes back in towards the goal square. Handball comes out. They need to get rid of the ball. He does so by hand. It's a dangerous position, and it's gone through for a rush behind to the Winchelsea side. The Blues 2 behinds, and Belmont Lions 1-2. 18 minutes gone first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
So Tim's to kick it in. It's the stop start. He kicks it in nicely to Vardy. Outside defensive.
Now he's a good kick normally, Vardy.
Takes the mark. Oh, now he's put the moz on him. He goes long towards Fisher on a lead.
Look at that.
Great kick. He should have taken the mark. He didn't. Now coming through Matheson. Got the kick away in the tackle. Budavalis got the handball underneath. Back over the top, still on centre wing. Sawney gives it away. They run past. Caricher goes with the kick inside 50 again. Tim's at the back. Oh, should have taken the mark and didn't. His second effort was all right. Then he picked the footy up. He's in trouble now. Hambrook puts the tackle on him. Umpire Darling comes in and says, it's mine.
Great decision. He never dived on it. He never had prior. He made an attempt. Good decision, Daniel Dorling.
35 out from goal. And Tucker will go up in the ruck against Spencer. You'd think Spencer would win it. He gets it down. And the Lions. Oh, that's a throw.
It's a throw.
Oh, yes.
He's got it. He's got it. He's picked it.
So the ball from Edwards there. He just threw it up in the air. And Sawney will take the free kick. So he's on the 50 line. I don't know whether that's 50, but anyway, he goes with the left foot kick. The lead's on. Over the top. Oh, it was a pretty good pick up.
Daniel Dorling's calling for going over the mark here.
50-metre penalty.
So Winchelsea had moved the footy down through Sawney, but he's going to come back and kick the goal himself from the goal line. So
see, again, that's the right decision. by the law because once he pays 50, you cannot pay advantage.
No, that's right.
So
absolutely.
once he's paid the 50, no matter what happens, he's got to do exactly what he did. Take him the 50, and they're going to kick it anyway. But
Ricky Sawney comes in, kicks the goal. So first for Winch of the afternoon, and they go to 1-2-8. They come with the Belmont Lions 1-2-8 Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard at 20 minutes gone.
they actually look the better side at the minute, Winch, but Belmont are hanging in there, and the scores are pretty close. But look, again, pretty good umpire. And that's a cardinal error, isn't it? Like, I know they kicked the goal anyway, but what if they didn't? What if he kicked it up and the defence from Belmont had to mark that? The worst thing you can do in footy, I reckon, when a bloke's lining up for goal is to go over the mark. 50 metres is a gift goal.
Just over at Corio, Inverley's already leading by 41 points.
Oh, jeez.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground. Sorry about that, boys. I was miles away then. Picked up by Carricher. He goes outside by hand, goes to the Blues, far side of the ground, and it's going to be picked up there and put in forward by Place. Goes to the half-forward line. Mark is not taken. So Belmont Lions with a chance here. They had the numbers round the ball, but Winchelsea quickly move in. They've tried to hold things up. They've done nicely so far. But again, the Belmont, he didn't have the ball then. He was held without it. Again, they go back and collect it again. That's through Smith. He got the handball outside, but it ends up in the hands of Belmont. And this is Chris Pedersen, who's just finished the game in the twos. Now he's back out there having a run in the seniors. And the ball's gone over the boundary line.
Yep.
Are they that short?
No. Well, guy got injured, so in
Beef
the
pulled out before the game. I don't know whether he was injured or whether he was sick, crook, or didn't turn up, or what the story was. But Pedersen's been called up.
You don't see that very often these days, do you?
No. Ball, centre wing. Ball is thrown back in. Front position's taken, and it's Thomas. Gets the ball down. Carricher has been pretty good so far, but his kick is smothered, and the ball runs back over the boundary line. Going to have a throw in far side of the ground. Similar position to the last throw in. Spencer looks like he does most of the ruck work for the Belmont Lions side. Again, it's tapped down, this time by Thomas of Winchelsea. The ball ends up there, goes back towards Mitch Bowl, and the ball goes right back to where the umpire has just finished throwing it in. He'll do it for the third time. Same position on the ground. So the ball thrown back in by the umpire once again. This time the ball goes to the front of the contest, picked up, kicked around the corner there by Place, and it runs back over the boundary line. So similar position, we're going to have another throw in. Jay's take it away, mate. 1 goal, 2 apiece here, and we've gone 23 minutes first quarter.
So boundary umpire waiting for it. He's going to throw it in now. Thomas up against Spencer. Thomas works his way to the front, gets it to the side of the pack. Umpire calls play on the Lions, break free. Kick towards 50, Vardy in front, to a good chest mark, under pressure. Left half forward, gets up quickly, wants to move it. Goes with the right foot kick now. It's a wobbly kick towards half forward. There's Fisher and Faya there. They can't pick it up. Budavalis over the top of it. Faya over the top of it as well. The umpire will come in. Point of the centre square at half forward and ball it up. Attacking with a bit of the breeze in the first term, the Lions. So they want to make use of it. 23 gone first term. Out the back, the Blues get the ball free across centre wing. Punched on intelligently towards Berg, and it was pretty good play in the end there by Lush as well on centre wing. But the numbers with the Lions, they get it back, handball. Oh, just got there to bowl, which was okay. Got through the middle. Now they handball it away quickly. Reethus gets it. Under pressure, though, the Blues put the pressure on across the midfield and bottle it up and do well and create the stoppage, and there'll be a ball up. Just forward to the centre circle for the Blues. Kicking to the northern end in the first term. Spencer up against Brown in the end. Goes to the side of the pack. Quick kick came out by Reethus. Goes towards half forward. Third in line. Grinter takes the mark. Fisher, one-on-one with Matheson. He goes in that direction. Puts it up for him. Matho goes up early. The umpire says play on off the back of the pack.
Geez, I thought he might have interfered with him then.
And out of bounds for a throw in. Left forward pocket for the Lions.
Just round the grounds, Geelong West Giants 3-3-21 leading East Geelong, 2 behinds. Bannockburn 4-3-27 leading Werribee 2 behinds. North Geelong 4-4-28 leading Thompson, who just kicked their first goal then. And Bellpost Hill 6-1-37 leading Anarchy 1 behind.
We might have some blowouts here today.
We've got the close one.
Yep.
Boundary throw in. Left forward pocket for the Lions. Vardy tried the backhander with that out of the ruck contest. Ball still in dispute. And the umpire may have to come in and start the play again. He will. will be a throw in.
The other game I missed, Inverleigh, 8 straight goals, 48, leading Corio, 1 behind.
So ball up, punch towards the 10-metre square. The Blues working over to Ricky Sawney's there, getting the handball away. It's a bit of ping-pong between both teams. Smith in the middle, gets a clearing kick for Winchell. Back out towards half forward for the Lions. They've still got the numbers if they can pick the footy up. They can't do so. Now they can. They get it across, and it's not too bad. Pretty gets a kick off one step, and I think he might have kicked it. So, he's missed it.
God, I thought that was a goal.
So did
I really did.
One behind to Ben Pretty.
I'd already marked it down.
So they go to 1-3-9. The Belmont Lions lead. Winch 1-2-8. Bucklers Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 25.5 played.
Well, that's about enough for the first quarter, I think. Just below the siren cogs.
Oh, they're always pretty long here, you know that.
Jeez, I thought that was a goal. Obviously, he's a lot closer than us, but
He didn't move from the middle of the goal square, did he?
no, I thought it went through. I really did.
So the Blues, they play on from the fullback position. They go straight down the ground, and it's a good kick. It nearly hits the centre square. It's Vardy who got one possession of the ball, goes back towards Reithus by hand. Vardy's on hands and knees trying to win possession of it. Again, it's the Blues. They come through Ricky Sawney. They come out wide, and it's going to be Watkins in front. He won't take the mark. Enough pressure put on behind. Berg has the handball, goes back in the hands of Cale. Took one bounce and had a look up. On the left boot, goes into the half-forward line, too much on the ball, and it goes out the back, and it's picked up and cleaned away by Atkinson, who goes back towards centre wing. Marcus dropped by Petty. Sawney picks the ball up once again. Handball comes out towards Smith. He goes back to Sawney. Sawney left boot was smothered off the boot, so now it's picked up. Watkins goes long, big barrel into the half-forward line. Marcus not taken, front of the contest. Winchelsea picked the ball up. They can't get clearance there. There's a bit of pressure being applied by the Lions forward line, and they've been able to hold it up. And we'll have another ball up to take place just outside their forward 50. So just waiting for the umpire now. Restarts plate. Throw goes up, and again, neither ruckman get a touch on the ball. Carricher, I think it was, tried to force his way through. Ends up in the hands of Watkins once again. Got the handball back, Pretty, over the top. Went back to Armistead on his left boot. Goes into the half-forward line. Vardy in front, out the back, the ball runs, coming out. Both players overrun the ball, so it's now running free behind. Picked up by Walsh on the left boot, looks back inside, and kicks it straight towards his opposition. I reckon the colours must look similar out there on the ground because a lot of balls going backwards and forwards. They deliver the ball outside 50 now, the Blues. Back outside 50. Pretty can't take the mark at ground level. Again, Watkins is there. Picks the ball up. He's got someone hanging off the back of him, but he's able to get the handball away. And it's in the hands of Armistead. Handball further field of Fay. He's taken down. The umpire says now he's been taken without the ball in his hand. So he's going to win a free kick and give a chance to the Belmont Lions to go back and kick their second goal of the afternoon. I reckon just probably just inside 50. Andrew Fay comes in, kicks from 40, kick is off line, a long way off line.
It's a shocker.
And that is through for his second behind of the afternoon. They move to 1-4, and they lead in Winchelsea on 1-2. 28 minutes gone, first quarter.
So kicking straight down the ground for Winchelsea. Vardy goes up in a pack and takes a great mark. So Ben Vardy just inside the centre square at centre half forward. And he thinks, I think, not without a chance.
Well, he as I said before, I don't want to put the moz on him. He is a good kick. Last time I said it, he hit a bloke on the chest. So if anyone from the Belmont Lions can kick this, it'll be this fella.
With the breeze coming from the centre circle now, which sounds bizarre, but he's gone back 30 metres. He comes in at centre half forward. Right foot kick. Look at that.
Absolute bloody beauty.
He has kicked that 70 metres, I reckon. That is a great kick.
What a ripper.
And he puts his first on the board. And the second for the Belmont Lions. They go to 2-4-16. And they lead Winchelsea 1-8. Bucklers Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 29 minutes played.
Well, I think the best thing what happened there is that he proved that I know what I'm talking about. Well, people look at that and say, you can't kick it from there, but you know this kid can kick. He did kick it. It was a beautiful mark and a beautiful kick. How many times do you see a bloke take a beautiful mark and then bugger the kick up or what? A beautiful mark, beautiful kick, and he's probably the standout player at the moment, just with his skills alone.
So Thomas and with Bencher back in the middle doing the ruck work. The ball comes out the back. Again, it's going to be Belmont Lions, we're going to have first opportunity to clear it. They can't pick the ball up. Again, Smith put his head over the ball for the Blues, picked up their ball, and the ball turns over now. So we head back through Timmins, gets the ball back in the middle of the ground. Budavalis, little boot to ball, back to Timmins of Belmont Lions. He goes to the half-forward line. Can't trap the ball. Grinter, he's got a left boot. He'll swing that way. He's got Vardy again. He sees him, and why wouldn't you go to him?
Oh,
Good hands,
look
good
at
mark. So we're going to have a ball a little bit closer than the last one.
You
So
gotta-
we got there last time. This won't be any trouble whatsoever.
You going to write it down?
Yep. I'll write it down. He'll kick the goal, but we won't just do it just yet, Grub, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
He bucks up his sheet if he does that.
Oh, he got undone all me good work if he doesn't.
So he'll kick from about 45 this time. Oh, actually 50, because there's the 50-metre line there. This time
And
he
he's
hasn't
missed
even, he has too.
And he's
So
missed it.
Ben Vardy 1 goal 2, 2-5 to the Belmont Lions, and the Winchelsea 1 goal 2. We tick towards 30 minutes. I don't know what the Scongsy going to make us.
We'll be until 6:30.
Yeah.
What takes up the time is they blow time off for every stoppage, and there's been quite a few stoppages.
Garricher from full back kicks it in to the outer side. Oh, Thomas got pushed over.
Yeah, he's
yes,
gonna get
said
it.
the umpire. He'll get a free kick. Was in the front of the pack there, the big ruckman for Winch. So at half back, he takes the mark. Takes the free kick. He goes out towards centre wing. It's a good kick too. And
It's Clancy.
Clancy's taken the mark. The overflow goes with a kick towards half forward, and they turn it over. The Lions have got numbers at the back, and they can just settle the play down, and they go with a kick. It's a wobbly sort of kick too. Pedersen goes towards centre wing. Handball out the back. The Blues got the numbers. They missed the target with the handball, but it might be okay. They've got a bit of time to fix it up. That's Skinner. Gives it back inboard. Short little kick, and they go to Place, who takes the mark. Centre wing. On the outer side, handballs over the top. Mucking around with it a bit, not much to kick to. He just chips it over the top. Place worked his way up towards half foot. He takes the mark. 50 out, he just chips the ball. Mark taken by Tucker. Still 50 out from goal. Berg gave him half a lead. He goes towards the middle of the ground. Sprigg goes up, takes the mark easily in the end. Just fell into the hole in front of Atkinson. He took the mark and will shoot from 40 out directly in front as the siren sounds. So Belmont will be 2-5-17 at quarter time. And this a chance to put Winchelsea's second goal on the board for the first term. He comes in.
I think it's a must, really. He must kick this.
Daniel Sprigg, 40 out directly in front, northern end. And
Oh,
he
he
has
might have missed it, I think.
So through for one behind. So they go to 1-3-9.
They're arguing here. They reckon it was a goal, these blokes.
Winchelsea. 1-3-9 Winch. Belmont 2-5-17. The goal kicker's Dale at quarter time.
Yes, we've got 2 for Belmont. That is Ben Vardy and also James Fisher. And the 1 goal to the Winchelsea side is through Ricky Sawney.
8 points of difference at quarter time. Belmont 2-5-17. Winchelsea 1-3-9. We'll take a break back after this on 94.7 The Pulse.